by the lanterns near the square, with magnolias in the evening and the sweetness in the air. You were smiling through the music, with your hand inside of mine, and I felt the whole world turning in that slow and gentle time. We had no way of knowing how the years would drift away, but that waltz still keeps on playing in my heart until today. Take me back to South Carolina, where the golden memories shine, where the moonlight knew your laughter and your heart was close to mine. Take me back to South Carolina, where love moves soft and slow. Every melody that finds me takes me where I used to go. There were white shoes on the dance floor, there were roses by the door, there were prayers we never spoke of, but we felt them even more. You would laugh between the measures, I would miss a step or two, but you held me like forever was a dream that might come true. Now the square is only memory, and the lanterns fade with rain, but every time the old songs rise, I'm in that waltz again. Take me back to South Carolina, where the golden memories shine, where the moonlight knew your laughter and your heart was close to mine. Take me back to South Carolina, where love moves soft and slow. Every melody that finds me takes me where I used to go. Ooh, Carolina night, ooh, silver soft and bright, ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would play that waltz again beneath the southern sky, I would hold you even closer and never ask it why. For love is not forgotten when the old songs still remain. It turns inside the quiet heart brings your love back home to me. So when the old songs find me and the moon begins to glow, I'll meet you in Carolina, where we danced so long ago. Morning coffee and memories, steam rising in the light. I can hear the old house waking from the dreams it held at night. There were footsteps in the hallway, there was sunlight on the floor, there was Mama in the kitchen, singing softly by the door. Time may take the mornings, and the years may drift away, but love still pours like coffee in the quiet of the day. Morning coffee and memories bring the old days back to me, like a song beside the window, like a prayer upon the breeze. Morning coffee and memories warm my heart when I'm alone. Every sip becomes a pathway to the place I once called home. Daddy read the Sunday paper with his glasses on his face. Grandma smiled across the table, full of kindness, full of grace. There were biscuits in the oven, there were hymns we used to know, and the radio played gently while the morning moved so slow. Now the chairs are standing empty, and the walls don't sound the same, but every time the old songs play, I can hear them call my name. Morning coffee and memories time before the day began. I thank the Lord for every voice and every loving hand. For home is not just walls and rooms or places we have known. It lives inside the songs we keep and calls the heart back home. Morning coffee and memories bring the old days back to me, like a song beside the window, like a prayer upon the breeze. Morning coffee and memories warm my heart when I'm alone. Every sip becomes a pathway to the place I once called home. Morning coffee and memories still shine through every year, like a little cup of heaven when the old songs reappear. Ooh, the morning shines. Ooh, through this heart of mine. Ooh, every melody brings my family back to me. So I'll drink my morning coffee while the gentle old songs play, and thank the Lord for memories that never fade away. The old songs know my heart. They remember where I've been. They can find the little places where my childhood still begins. In the sound of Mama laughing, in the smell of morning rain, in the footsteps on the front porch, calling me back home again. Years may take the faces and the names upon the door, but the music keeps returning like it did so long before. The old songs know my heart. They know the tears I hide. They know the roads I traveled and the dreams I left behind. The old songs know my heart. There were hands that held me steady when the road was hard and long. There was coffee on the table. There were stories after dark, and every little memory still leaves a glowing spark. Now the world keeps moving faster, and the nights can feel so cold, but the songs from long ago still wrap my heart in gold. The old songs know my heart. They know the tears I hide. They know the roads I traveled, and the dreams I left behind. The old songs know prayer from golden days that helps me breathe again. Ooh, they know my name. Ooh, through joy and pain. Ooh, every melody brings the past back home to me. Could thank the years gone by for all they gave to me. I'd thank the songs that stayed behind and kept my spirit free. For love may change its season, and time may close a door, but every song that touched us once keeps living evermore. Know my heart. They know the tears I hide. They know the roads I traveled, and the dreams I left behind. The old songs know that helps me breathe again. The old songs know my heart. They still lead me home through every lonely evening when I feel too far to go. Ooh, they know my name. Ooh, through joy and pain. Ooh, every melody brings the past back home to me. So let the old songs find me where the tall grass touched the sky. We would stay until the sunset, watching daylight say goodbye. Then the stars would start appearing as the darkness slowly came, and the fireflies would gather like tiny dancing flames. Time may take the summers and the roads we used to roam, but some memories keep shining like a light that leads us home. Where the fireflies used to dance still lives inside my heart, in the golden fields of yesterday, where every dream could start. Where the fireflies used to dance beneath the evening sky, I can still see all those little lights when I close my eyes. There were old songs on the radio, drifting through the warm night air. There was laughter in the distance, and not a single worry there. You would point toward the heavens at the stars above the trees, and say that every shining light held a memory like these. Now the years keep moving onward, like the river rolling by, but those summer nights still find me whenever I hear an old lullaby. Where the fireflies used to dance still lives inside my heart, in the golden fields of yesterday, where every dream could start. Where the fireflies used to dance beneath the evening sky, I can still see all those little lights when I close my eyes. If heaven has a summer night beyond the clouds above, I know those fireflies are dancing there, surrounded by God's love. And every soul we miss today still shines beyond the blue, like little lights across the dark, guiding us safely through. Where the fireflies used to dance still lives inside my heart, the stars begin to shine, I'll meet those dancing fireflies in these memories of mine.
That blue ribbon tied softly in your hair, when the county road was shining and love was in the air. You were standing by the mailbox with the sunlight on your face, and I felt the world grow quiet in that sweet and simple place. We had no way of knowing how the years would come and go. Every breeze that evening still remembers what we know. The blue ribbon in your hair still dances in my mind, like an old song in the summer, like a dream I left behind. The blue ribbon in your hair still brings me back to you, to the golden days of loving, when our simple hearts were true. There were roses by the fences, there were clouds of cotton white, there were prayers beneath the moonrise, and a porch swing every night. You would sing your favorite chorus, I would smile and lose the key, and the whole wide world felt warmer when your love was next to me. Now the road is only memory, and the fields have changed their view, but every time the music plays, I find my way to you. The blue ribbon in your hair still dances in my mind, like an old song in the summer, like a dream I left behind. The blue ribbon in your hair still brings me back to you, to the golden days of loving, when our simple hearts were true. Ooh, that ribbon blue, ooh, still leads me back to you. Ooh, every melody brings your heart back home to me. If time would give one evening on that road beneath the sky, I would hold your hand forever ever say goodbye. For love is not a moment that the years can take away. It lives inside the old songs and returns to us each day. The blue ribbon in your hair still dances in my mind, like an old song in the summer, like a dream I left behind. The blue ribbon in your hair still brings me back to you, to the golden days of loving, when our simple hearts were true. The blue ribbon in your hair still shines through yesterday, where every prayer and every promise never really passed away. Ooh, that ribbon blue, ooh, still leads me back to you. Ooh, every melody brings your heart back home to me. So when the old songs find me and the summer winds still care, I close my eyes and see you with that blue ribbon in your hair.
There was a little house on Maple Street where the roses used to grow, where Mama watched the sunset and Daddy moved the porch swing slow. The screen door sang a melody every time the evening came, and every corner of that house still remembers every name. Time may paint the windows and the colors may grow old, but love still lives forever in those memories made of gold. The little house on Maple Street still shines inside my heart, though the years have carried me away. We're never far apart. The little house on Maple Street, where every prayer was true, and every old song on the radio still brings me back to you. There were Sunday mornings waiting, with coffee in the air. There were bedtime stories whispered, and family gathered there.
world seems so much smaller, but somehow so much wide. When love was sitting at the table and hope was by our side. Now the road behind me stretches farther than I ever dreamed, but that little house still finds me in every quiet memory. The little house on Maple Street still shines inside my heart, though the years have carried me away. We're never far apart. The little house on Maple Street, where every prayer was true and every old song on the radio still brings me back to you. If heaven keeps a neighborhood beyond the setting sun, I hope that little house is there waiting for everyone, with laughter in the hallway and music in the air, and all the ones we've loved before still gathered safely there. The little house on Maple Street still shines inside my heart, though the years have carried me away. We're never far apart. The little house on Maple Street, where every prayer was true and every old song on the radio still brings me back to you. The little house on Maple Street will never fade away, because love built every memory that still lives here today. And when the night grows quiet and the stars begin to gleam, I walk back down Maple Street inside my sweetest dream.
There was a song that carried us through when the nights were long and cold, when the road was full of sorrow and our hands had little to hold. Mama sang it in the kitchen, Daddy hummed it by the door. every time we needed more. We were never rich in money, but we had a faithful sound. And when the world felt heavy, that old song would lift us off the ground. That was the song that carried us through the rain and through the pain. Through the years we almost lost our way and found our hearts again. That was the song that carried us through, like a prayer beneath the moon. And every time I hear it now, it brings the old days back too soon. There were bills upon the table, there were worries in the air, but we gathered close together and bowed our heads in prayer. Grandma said the Lord was near us, even when the way was hard. Then she sang the same old chorus, like a light inside the dark. Now the years have taken voices, and the rooms don't sound the same, but that melody still finds me and softly calls each name. That was the song that carried us through the rain and through the pain. Through the years we almost lost our way and found our hearts again. That was the song that carried us through, like a prayer beneath the moon. And every time I hear it now, it brings the old days back too soon. It carried me like a gentle sea. Every melody brings my family back to me. If I could thank one memory for helping me survive, I'd thank that old familiar song that kept our hope alive. For love can be a shelter, and faith can be a tune, and every heart that sings it finds the morning coming soon. That was the song that carried us through the rain and through the pain.
lost our way and found our hearts again. That was the song, that was the song that carried us through, that carried us through like a prayer beneath the moon. And every time I hear it now, it brings the old days back too soon. That was the song that carried us through when the road was hard to climb. It still lives inside this heart of mine, like mercy keeping time. Ooh, it carried me, ooh, like a gentle sea. Ooh, every melody brings my family back to me. So let the old song rise again, let it warm the evening blue. I still thank the Lord for the song that carried us through.
Was a hymn book by the window where the morning sunlight came, with the pages worn and tender and my mama's maiden name. She would sing while making breakfast, Daddy hummed the lower line, and the house felt full of heaven in that soft and simple time. Years may turn the pages and the ink may fade away, but the songs we sang together still can teach my heart to pray. Open up the hymn book by the window, let the golden memories rise. Let me hear those voices singing underneath the Sunday skies. Open up the hymn book by the window where the old hearts still remain. Every line becomes a blessing, every song can heal the pain. There were flowers on the table, there was coffee in the air, there were shoes beside the doorway and a quiet family prayer. Grandma sang the words so softly with her hands folded tight, saying grace will keep you standing through the valley and the night. Now the room is only memory and the road feels long and wide, but I still hear that old hymn rising like a river deep inside. Open up the hymn book by the window, let the golden memories rise. Let me hear those voices singing underneath the Sunday skies. Open up the hymn book by the window where the old hearts still remain. Every line becomes a blessing, every song can heal the pain. Ooh, let the old hymns play. Ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me.
keeps a songbook where the faithful voices stay. I believe they're singing softly for the ones still on their way. And every prayer once whispered in that little room of grace still shines inside the music and leads me to that place. Open up the hymn book by the window, let the golden memories rise. Let me hear those voices singing underneath the Sunday skies. Open up the hymn book by the window, where the old hearts still remain. Every line becomes a blessing, every song can heal the pain. Open up the hymn book by the window, where the morning light still glows, where every little song of faith still tells my heart I'm not alone. Ooh, let the old hymns play. Ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. So when the evening settles and the old songs softly stay, I'll open up that hymn book and find my way to pray.
The old porch swing is creaking like it did so long ago, when the summer wind was gentle and the evening moved so slow. There were fireflies in the garden, there was supper on the stove, there were voices in the doorway from the people that I loved. Time may change the old house and the paint may fade away, but the heart still hears the music of those warm and simple days. Rock me on the old porch swing, where the golden memories stay, where the old songs fill the evening and the world felt kind that way. Rock me on the old porch swing, let the quiet night begin. For every time the music plays, I feel like home again. Mama folded all the laundry, Daddy talked about the rain, Grandpa told us little stories that could make us laugh again. There were prayers before the morning, there were hymns beneath the moon, and I never knew those moments would be leaving me so soon. Now the road has grown much longer and the world has moved so fast, but the songs from old front porches still can bring me to the past. Rock me on the old porch swing, where the golden memories stay, where the old songs fill the evening, and the world felt kind that way. Rock me on the old porch swing, let the quiet night begin. For every time the music plays, I feel like home again. Ooh, let the old swing sway, ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings my family back to me. If I could sit there one more time beneath that fading sky, I'd hold the little things so close and never wonder why. For love was in the silence, in the laughter and the rain, and every song we shared back then still calls me home again. Rock me on the old porch swing, where the golden memories stay, where the old songs fill the evening, and the world felt kind that way. Rock me on the old porch swing, let the quiet night begin. For every time the music plays, I feel like home again. Rock me on the old porch swing, where every prayer was softly made, where every heart was held by love, and every sorrow slowly fades. Ooh, let the old swing sway, ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings my family back to me. So when the evening settles and the old songs softly ring, my heart goes back to yesterday. On the old porch swing. The dance hall down on Main Street had a sign of faded blue, and a band that played old love songs like
the night was made for two. You were standing by the doorway with the moonlight in your eyes, and I knew my heart was leaving when you smiled and stepped inside. We had no way of knowing where the years would lead us then, but the music started turning, and I fell in love again. At the dance hall down on Main Street, where the old songs filled the air, I held you like a promise, with the whole town gathered there. At the dance hall down on Main Street, where the golden memories stay, every time I hear that music, I go back to yesterday. There were lanterns by the windows, there were boots upon the floor, there were hearts that came in lonely and left less lonely than before. You were laughing through the slow dance, I was trying not to cry, for I felt forever starting underneath that amber sky. Now the hall is only memory, and the lights have faded low, but the song we danced together still knows where my heart will go. At the dance hall down on Main Street, where the old songs fill the air, I held you like a promise, with the whole town gathered there. At the dance hall down on Main Street, where the golden memories stay, every time I hear that music, I go back to yesterday. Ooh, spin me slow, time would turn the lights on in that hall one final time, I would ask you for the first dance and thank God that you were mine. For love is not forgotten when the music knows your name. It lives inside the old songs like a soft and steady flame. At the dance hall down on Main Street, where the old songs fill the air, I held you the old band play tonight. Let the memories softly meet. I'll find you in the music at the dance hall down on Main Street.
The last song on the radio was playing soft and low, like a friend I hadn't seen for many years ago. The city lights were fading, the road was almost gone, and somehow in that moment I felt like I belonged. Some songs carry memories, some songs carry tears, some songs bring us back again across the passing years. The last song on the radio took me where I used to be, back to all the golden days, still living inside of me. The last song on the radio was more than just a melody. It was every road and every dream that helped me learn to believe. I saw my father smiling, I heard my mother pray, I felt the warmth of family that never went away. There were summers by the river, there were winters by the fire, there were songs that gave us hope and taught our hearts to climb higher. Though the years keep moving on and the world keeps changing too, some melodies keep waiting to bring us back to what is true. The last song on the radio took me where I used to be, back to all the golden days, still living inside of me. The last song on the radio was more than just a melody. It was every road and every dream that helped me learn to believe. If music is a doorway to be, back to all the golden days, still living inside of me. The last song on the radio was more than just a melody. It was every road and every dream that helped me learn to believe. The last song on the radio still echoes in my soul, like a little piece of heaven, making broken memories whole. And when the night grows quiet and the stars begin to glow, I'll remember that old melody from the last song on the radio. The jukebox played our song in a little roadside place, with neon in the window and moonlight on your face. You were laughing by the counter, I was nervous as could be. But when that old song started, you reached your hand to me. We had no way of knowing where the years would lead us through, but every note was golden when I was dancing there with you. The jukebox played our song and the whole world disappeared. Just two hearts in the music, holding everything so near. The jukebox played our song like heaven on the floor, and every time I hear it now, I love you even more. There were coffee cups and napkins, there were headlights passing by, there were old men talking baseball underneath the amber sky. You said love was not a fortune, it was kindness every day. And I kept those simple words like a prayer along the way. Now the diner's only memory, and the road has changed its name, but the song we danced together still sets my heart aflame. The jukebox played our song and the whole world disappeared. Just two hearts in the music, holding everything so near. The jukebox played our song like heaven on the floor, and every time I hear it now, I love you even more. Ooh, that old sweet sound, ooh, still turns me around. Ooh, every melody brings your love
If time would play one quarter and let that record spin, I'd take your hand so gently and fall in love again. For love is not behind us when the heart still sings along. It lives inside the memory of the night they played our song. The jukebox played our song, and the whole world disappeared. Just two hearts in the music, holding everything so near. The jukebox played our song like heaven on the floor, and every time I hear it now, I love you even more. The jukebox played our song where the golden memories stay, and I still see your smiling face when the old songs start to play. Ooh, that old sweet sound, ooh, still turns me around. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So let the jukebox play once more. Let the night be soft and long. I'll meet you in the memory where the jukebox played our song.